we've got our blank photo loaded, and then we are going to place another photo on top of that. And we're going to go to recent, we're going to grab that one, drag to place your image. Okay, so here we go. And then what we want to do is make sure that we have snap to grid on so that it will snap to the grid. Okay, so these are our photos that we took from earlier. I selected this one because we've got a lot of motion happening up here in our scarf. And then also look at the lay of the skirt. Even though it's crumpled up there by the stool, I think at the top left of that, I think this bottom part is going to actually cut out really well. And so the picture that is the blank behind it has pretty good match lighting. Do you see how a lot of the trees have changed? And if you look down on the ground, you can see how that light is actually a little bit different, even though it was taken, close to the same time. So that's what I was talking about the fast blank. Okay, so we're just going to proceed and see what happens. So we want to check out the stool, and we want to go over, not to our paintbrush, but to our, where'd it go? Not our undo. Looks like there's an update. Sorry, I gotta find the right tool. Where is my magic brush? Oops. Undo paintbrush. Oh. Not flood selection. Okay. All right, so we've zoomed in on the stool, and we need to go over to a different set over here and select our smart selection. And let's see, our pixel, we can make that, a little bit wider. That's good. Snap to edges sounds good. Soft edges sounds good. Okay, and here we go. We are grabbing just the stool. We'll come back and undo that shoe because we need that shoe. And we're just doing the stool up to the leg. Watch out for that. We're going to need to get that back. We'll do a little bit over here. Okay, so now that we got the general part like chunked out, we need to do some refining. So we're going to make our brush size smaller. We're going to go to subtract, and we're going to zoom in. Like I'd like to subtract this part because I'd like to keep the shoe. Oh, and it just popped there, so we're going to do add, make our brush a little tinier so that we can get a little bit more exact. Dun 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 dun. Get around that shoe. We want to subtract so that we can get that lace. We can deal with that little dot later. Okay, here, let's get inside we're going to get inside the lace. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Okay. What else do we need to subtract? We want this back. So now we're scrubbing in what we want back. And sometimes we work on what we want to take out. So add is take out because of the masking. And subtract is put it back. You'll see in a moment. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. How are we? One of the key points is this. Obviously, we want to keep my leg in there. And we want to make sure that the stool is like laying out in there. We've got a little bit of gray right there. A little bit, oops. Gonna have to bring that back. That little bit of leg. Perfect, okay. I'm actually pretty happy with that leg cut. Let's make sure that we've got all of the blue happening over here. Okay, good. Oh, do you see that? We need that back right here. Dee-dee. Dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. We need that back. Thank you. Good. Okay, so now we're just kind of inspecting our edges on the legs. Okay. Great. Are you ready for the grand moment? So one of the things that we need to do is go over here. We need to go over here and do invert selection. And then we go plus on that layer and we do mask layer. Ba-ping! Dun 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 dun! Did you see that? You want to do that again? There's the stool. And then we go up to our here and we do plus mask. Bing! If we didn't invert and we did the masking, it looks like this. Oops! Right? So that's why we go over and we invert and then we mask. Ping! Yay! Okay, cool. And then we deselect and now we're looking at what we're looking at, which is awesome. That's actually, hey, not bad. I'm pretty happy. Okay, so do you see like these weird little shadowy thingamajiggers? So with that, we actually go back to over here and we use our paintbrush tool. And we go over here and we are on the mask. And let's see how big is our width. Do you see this? I can scrub away some of that line. Black conceals and white reveals. I don't think I want that brush. I want a different brush. Why is it on this brush? I think that's because that's over here, not there. It's right there. I want just a round brush. There we go. Okay. And my pixel is going to be like that. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing over here. See, I'm just going to like trace that little tiny blue line to make it, oops, disappear. Make my pixel a little smaller. There we go. We want like the smallest edits to be made because if it's not small, then it changes the optical illusion. Okay. Do you see that thing right there? We're going to go back to, going to go to white. What can we do? Oh, see? We're revealing that. Okay, we don't want that. But there is a little bit of light something that happened there. Let's see, how bad is it? That's fine. Kind of sticks out to me a little bit. I wonder what I can do. Let's go back to our black. And we'll make our hardness way soft. And our brush will big. And we'll see if we can just kind of, yeah, there we go. That's better. Because now it looks like it's more like the shade that was already there. And it's a little bit wet there. There. You can't quite tell. Look at that. Ta-da. Ta-da. Well, I think that looks fantastic. Okay, yeah. So I know that the lighting is kind of weird on the face and everything. We actually do levitation first, as far as revealing that, and then we can do all the other edits in Lightroom afterwards. Okay, so ta-da, we'll stop there.